Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Oh, ooh,
So,
trying,
what's the plan?
trying to rock my kid to sleep. He wake up with vengeance. Alright, we back off. Trying to kill these robots first. Then we're gonna... Some of my power gonna get cut off. Just keep playing stuff. I really wanna kill you. I'm gonna leave you alive. Cause I need some witnesses. I done started up something. I don't know what the hell the juice shit is. I'm talking today. I'm talking today and I took my power nap. About 15 minutes.
Okay, gone quiet.
I just need to get my life together. I was supposed to be following that robot guy. Jeremiah.
Get away!
Got a hood name, I ain't gonna lie. Jeremiah. And I know most y'all like
Go away,
that
Phantom!
part of the story. No, I had to fix him up with her. Luckily, I did that early. Luckily. In here? What the hell did do? Did I go this way?
Get away!
Higgins, where you at? I don't know. Just gonna go down here.
Get away!
I know Higgins. I know it's okay. I done started up some stuff. Trying not to.
You're not real. You're not real.
That's why I tell them demons too. They is not real. Where you at, fool? Dang. There you go. Is that too much? Nah, I told most of my stuff anyway. Yeah, what's up, bad boy?
No, just leave me alone.
Hey.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram!
Okay, calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you, great. I wasn't trying to start it. Most people don't see me coming. Wow.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before.
Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Back away slowly. I should be on my way. What is
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Okay. So he's saying his name in third person. I don't really think that's kind of fucked up. I really don't. We just gonna, you are here.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Worked on these mechanics.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I want to intimidate him.
You know,
That's
you
weird.
remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
A little bit.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Oh, what paper?
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
My nigga, you can leave now.
Braised. Boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
You mentioned being an engineer. You've been down here this whole time.
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines.
That's my fault. I knew better.
Well, yes, for the uninitiated palate. A true gourmand appreciates the Sprat's complex melange of flavors. Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. I specialized in automechanicals. Oh, before. Definitely before. Sissy Pig Tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied career.
Hello to anybody who
I just have to eat it later on, but yeah. I kind of regret not starting YouTube early, but you know, I was being lazy.
Mind the steam. Here we go! Woohoo!
Girl,
Okay.
stay right there. What is wrong
I'm
with
going.
you?
Boys, take. Not even a threat.
Oh. Damn, Jeremy didn't die.
Be right there.
Alright, fuck. Damn, bro, I Jeremy die. That'd be alright, fuck. I ain't really care for him anyway. Okay. Jeremy didn't even give me a chance to even cut the shit off. Damn, I ain't dead. Oh, Lord, it's hard finding good help around here. For some reason, I don't know what they're doing. It's like they're very important.
I gotta hurt.
They got the
No problem. I'll head over.
what the fuck? I died. I just died in this one. I ain't even lie. With some bad armor? Oh yeah, I've been dead. I need come on there. Oh damn, bro, I gotta go back over this shit. head off. Tragic. I'll tell you one thing about this game. This gen has too much color. I complain about the color. Like it's very colorful and it's hurting my eyes. But I like it. So it's like a drug. It's bad for me. I keep taking it.
On my way.
She a good companion. She just charged into the fight like a freaking idiot. Oh, okay, that's where I went. That way. That's how they got killed? That wasn't even, oh, I thought it was like a big monster. Jeremy stupid ass died. I don't know how he died, but he died though. I'm gonna go talk to him. Tell me free. Higgin, bro, you free, bro.
What's eating you?
Hey, my nigga. Hey,
The tail. Definitely.
yeah, my nigga.
Jimmy'd open the vending.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Alright. Let's see. I just, I just hate Jeremy died. But hey, it is what it is. I wonder can I keep Jeremy? Let me look that up. Oh well. Jeremy, you died like a soldier player. Be like that sometimes. I don't know if I should let that gate down or not. She gave me like a jetpack or something. Golly. That is beautiful. Look at that. We got 2 moons. Oh, that's another planet. Probably another planet. Oh yeah, that's another planet. Excuse me. Let me see how many tabs I got. I got this one. Let me go in front of you this time.
Bring us honor, soldier. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
My boy, my sir, my man, one of them. You face your choice. The music make me feel like I'm playing what that damn game called? Final Fantasy or something. RPG vibe. RPG vibes. I guess this shit. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Something got you down?
Like it's a western or something. Damn, I'm going. Okay, I'm tripping.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't packed.
Vale's a little safer, thanks to you. We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus. You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations. Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people. Ever since the company first settled the Veil. Life's good out here, but it ain't easy. Some folk can't keep pace with the demands of frontier life. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy. Uh-huh. I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much adrenatime. That'll do a number on your brain matter. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime. What's on your mind? As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it. If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I don't... Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. Something to...
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Nothing I can do about that.
Damn. My words ain't shit I can do. Hey, yeah, what it is.
This is where the magic happens. Well, hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay. Where are we headed? In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker? Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
You alright? didn't realize this is a house. Idiot. Wow. But it ain't like I'm robbing you or something. We're a team, remember? Yeah. We're a friend. I'm a person I can be. Your friend.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
Hey, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. You do that now. Just keep robbing. I mean, borrowing your stuff. Yeah.
My dad.
Borrow.
It's an office. Just my office. Easy.
Okay, good choice.
Where are we headed? If you need to go, I'll wait outside. Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here. I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
I'm studying, baby. Ah! My leg. My leg. No quicker. So I put down power on. Yep. I don't know if it's the right thing to make them hostile or not.
Something got you down?
I'm not allowed in here.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident. Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Go right ahead. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
I like our cabin.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed? Go right ahead. Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kim. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment. Word is,
I didn't make the
Have
bed.
you rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt.
I don't want any trouble. Esther's got medication? How? Did the boss get a new shipment? I'm sorry, it's just I thought we couldn't spare the medicine. Nope, I'm sorry. I can't accept help from Esther. If I deserved treatment, I wouldn't be here. Why? That is exactly what I've been doing. Not my place to dole out punishment. Not even against myself. All right, you made your point. If Esther offers to treat me, I won't turn her down.
You take care of yourself, girl. Y'all, I can kill some of y'all if y'all want me to. I just don't give a damn. Be the deputy. Take out the free power.
Something's not right. Open fire! I just earned a fine bonus!
It says he on the bonus. We're killing one of these. But you can do this with Mirage. You good. I'm gonna fast travel. This to get my energy back. What is it? Okay. I'm back. Just so just need to take like later. Yeah. Oh my god. Could kill everybody I see them.
Not a peep for me.
Oh, these colors really freaking really bad. Shit. I just feel like it's just I don't know. I just feel like it's asphalt. Out creaking and stuff. The tree, the jump. What the fuck is the jump? My camera hurt. It didn't tell me to do nothing at first. I got a lot of things in my plate right now. In real life. Over the watch these videos. Oh, snap. I don't give up on the dream though, you know. Do they respect me? I don't shoot at them. I shoot at them. Yeah, I just get too close.
You're fast. Where are we headed? You mean why I'm not allowed in the store anymore? There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12. Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G? Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages.
Oh, man.
I was still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
I like her. She's innocent. She's too innocent sometimes. Then she to the point where she's just a little slow. But it is what it is. That'd be the best. I ain't going. I know them damn thing. They too funny. We used to say cock strong. What the thing is cock strong. Keep loading content up. My favorite YouTuber. Is that the can? No. I said like skip 10 seconds ahead. You don't see this loading screen. I got the country going downhill from here. What's going on? Got to pick up stuff. I thought fun I put the land up.
Think something outside the walls.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yeah, my nigga. I got the book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good.
Yeah.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Please, those dolts? Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aether Wave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Good, let's go. Part of there.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
I need to put him in. Can I rob you? I mean, borrow. Grab it in my head. Dang, that's stuff to borrow, boy. Okay.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
That's good. That is good.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
If I was I'll leave town, I'm gonna put out power off.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out.
Oh, they finna visit. They finna visit, alright.
You tried the best, now try.
Yeah.
Coming right up. We'll get you. Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business.
Alright, 20.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself. What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G? Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful. They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong. What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out. Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story? That right? Prove it. I already asked you not to bring that up around me.
Yeah.
Change the subject or buy something.
I hate you, vending machine.
I know.
Work your jaw on some space. Music to my ears.
motherfucker, how much? Oh, jeez. What the hell? I might get my jump back. That jump 280 looks different. That's it? I'm gonna keep that jump right there then. Get my hammer back. I should have read that before I did anything. See? Reading the fundamental. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I swear. Reading the fundamental. I like them hard. It is perfect. Bucket.
Heard something inside the walls today.
I hate those, man, bro. I ain't doing it. Mr. He-Man. I can feel it.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork. Pivot? No, you did not.
You finna sit out. It might take a while, y'all. Alright. Rizzo Spectrum. Spectrum box. A glass for every shot. Wait a minute. A glass for every glass. Glass for every class. Yeah. That's stupid. Anyway. Alright. We can try it out. Let's see. Thought I was gonna evaporate or something. I guess I'm gonna do it. Call it a day. Let them folks take over. It's like, you know.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none.
Exactly.
But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told told me those words in that order.
But bro, I mean, hold on, I can't do it yet. Damn. I hate she riding for them. But the community is probably the best place. Edgewater. Man, I hope number 2 be on PS5. I already know Microsoft. Microsoft gonna look like they going towards that way. Microsoft like, hey, we've been beefing too long, y'all. Y'all got to stand for yourself. Can't blame Microsoft beyond. It's business at the end of the day. Same reason why y'all be complaining about Grand Theft Auto 5 constantly coming out. It's business at the end of the day.
That's clever.
I don't know what...
Something I can help you with?
I ain't mean by that, damn.
Home is where the heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally.
I'm listening.
They gonna die regardless.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. But we must remember that being lost is the first step into... This is the old botanical lab in Emerald Vale, on Terra 2. By the look on your face, I'm guessing you're not quite following me. Are you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever. Are you talking about an escape pod of some sort? Where did you say you were from? I could do without the mockery. If you don't want to tell me where you're from, that... Is that a new settlement of some kind? I haven't kept news from outside the Vale. Oh, you're talking about that old piece of folklore. Now I'm convinced you're delirious. You really ought to lay your head down, dear. Babbling only agitates the humors. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell. Maybe I do. I don't know yet. Growing up, I heard my folks talking about the Hope. Always believed it was just a story we told ourselves to keep our spirits up. Listen, don't you worry about what I think. That's not important. Worry about what the board thinks of you going around talking about lost ships from decades past. No, but the board may have reason to fear you. You carry on about coming here from another world, and people will talk. Talk leads to questions. Ask enough questions, and the board comes answering.
Why is she worried about the board? She don't even work for no motherfucker no more. Okay. What's the benefit of them apples? Yeah, I made my mind up, bro. I think I'm just gonna cut them folks out off. The thickness there. That's torture. She talking about the enterprise version of the word. And plus, I can just go wipe everybody out. Be simple and plain.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got some time.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies. If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Alright, bro.
What? Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay?
I was not expecting it. Who are you?
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here?
Oh, that's
How are you
adorable.
keeping?
Too slow-mo.
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town. Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague.
Pointed at me.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Excuse me. Full idiot.
I'll take all the help I can get.
I'm sorry, I'm
I set
so
my
reader.
mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
And this is why I came back here. I just had a feeling.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Sure, I'd be glad to. Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... This isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you. What's on your mind?
My boy, you there.
Couple. I'll...
Something... He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Cut the power off later. I just felt like it was gonna be something. these new games coming out. Today is what? September the 8th? New games every month, ain't it? Video games. Count on them to point out all the bad things. My bad.
Where are we?
Oh damn. I can't remember. Well, I'm gonna look at Reed for the last time.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it. It is my job to keep two eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post. I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
Disagree?
Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do. I'm trying to remember 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that. This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude. Go ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world. Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate. Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town. Nature is uglier. There is safety here. Safety and purpose. But not all of us see that. And I cannot force that vision upon them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on. Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble. Spacer's Choice Saltuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored Saltuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint. Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets...
She was whole medicine from the work.
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose. It is not easy for me. And the moment it becomes easy is the moment I am no longer fit to serve. Spacer's Choice is a family, and the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual.
So talking to him is actually...
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic.
Yeah, true.
But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent. Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination.
Okay, that's
I believe
stupid.
plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude. And it is one we will see through to the end.
My nigga, that. What you see out the window? You know. right there, one step behind me. Okay, both of us look at this. Look at this. Matching. Yeah, we styling, baby. Okay, let me go upstairs. Good kid.
Somebody's been spinning a tale about a lost colony ship. Talk like that'll get you reported real quick. I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep. Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence?
Nope.
Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you. What's on your mind? Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
I do know I don't work for y'all, right? I work for y'all. It's different. What they putting in there? Put some beans on. Put them in the brine. Oh, so it ain't working. Alright, let's take a trip to that damn thing, bro. I'm sorry y'all for all the fast traveling. Make the gameplay more. I'm working. Oh yeah, forts are better. Forts are pretty good. Get the stream a thumbs up and a like if you liking this gameplay so far. I talk so calm, I just don't have the energy half the time. I would go and kill them, but I don't feel like fighting. It's not to be joy, it's Spacer's Choice. Oh, they up. Okay, never mind. Y'all wanna be asleep. I might have to kill y'all this time, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, best space choice. Best space choice. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, okay. Alright, let's go cut this power off. I would recommend her thoughts, but I'm like, the place is a hell hole. Someone, do I have a relationship with her? Not relationship, but you know, type of good and down relationship where she just like, I'm tired of him making me stupid ass choices. I'm gonna leave him. Cause I got this where I can go. Where is it? That detail. Reputation. YouTube friendly with varying. What the fuck? Friendly with varying. You are friendly to the faction. Vendors' prices are reduced. I gave me a discount. The better I serve everybody. Man, calling the budget, the town is water and the reason. Okay. On track of being a great employee. Status. It is what it is. Fucker be outside. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. I did everything I could for Edgewater. Spacer's choice. Let's see. What they think about me now? They probably hate me. Negative. Oh, okay. Thought they were gonna hate me forever. Oh, okay.
There they go!
Sounds like nothing but a big ass leech. Back what it was, a leech. Alright, let's see what's there. 59, 58, one hand, two hand. What the hell? 62. Oh, I need to do better with my melee anyway, because I feel like my melee. Eight. $36, but that's heavy. Oh, okay. Fine, damn fine. Dude.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Yeah, my boy. Here you go.
No kidding. Really? Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parva.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit. What's up?
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. Blunt as a hammer. But you're right. Nothing can undo the past. Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go. Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
Give a fuck about the mechanic.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
I love this game, cool. I love the game so much. Alright, let me see. Let's see what everybody think of what I did.
Something I can...
I've never seen the camp so lively.
You welcome, my nigga.
Got the strangest craving for Adrena time.
That's how I talk when I'm asleep. That's how I talk when I'm sleepy.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town?
I hate it if you word like that.
What is it?
Deal with it. Damn, bitch, I'll shoot your face, man. Mother.
You think you're tough, waving that thing around?
You for real? Oh, that's dope. So if I shoot you... Oh, that's dope. I didn't know. That's nice. Alright, let me see. Let me see, how powerful am I now?
Here we go! Sure thing! That's not possible! Move it! I'll fix you right up!
Oh!
Sure!
Got his ass. Oh, I like the little power thing she got. That's dope. So I got another one I can do. I guess everybody has their own. Saints Row coming out. I guess I do them on here. I don't know.
Great work.
Okay, I didn't know I could think.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah, huh?
She said hasten their demise. My leg! Let me see. Alright, I want me to go there. Hey, go talk to Reed Thompson. Go back and reason with him and tell him, bro, your town is fucked up. You gonna get it back in blood or what? It don't matter to me. Cause I keep that thing up. So pull up on me. Pull up on me. Alright. I mean, they shouldn't be too hot. I still fuck y'all.
Huh? What? I wasn't doing it.
Lee's working after that.
I feel like this company, City should be working with Fallout. I mean, Bethesda. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, they did help. They did make Fallout New Vegas, which is a pretty good game. Blood and Revenge. Tedious and
Cannery's gone quiet. Never thought I'd see the day.
Power's gone. Law knows how long. Looking to get drunk? Go. Suppose I did. What's there to figure out? Don't see what a Clio worker's doing in Spacer Country. Trying to eyeball the competition, are we? Well, good.
Jump pack. Look.
Power's out, but I can't just leave my goods unattended. Don't suppose you'd care to do business? Music to my ears.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater into prosperity. Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret.
Yeah.
I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
Yeah, I thought so. Don't flip this bitch upside down. dog gonna flip that mother boy. Damn, my neck hurt. Let me see what he in there. Look, negativity. Y'all good? Y'all good? I think I can sweet talk them out, or not sweet talk them, but charm them out. I think I can.
Got my sights on.
That's a big out.
Don't know how long we'll last without power.
Don't know how long we'll last without power.
Maybe Adelaide was right to leave.
Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by hard labor.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick.
I'll meet you on the ship when you're ready to depart from Emerald.
Something you need?
I'm trying to talk to everybody. Yeah, here, man.
Just as I was on the mend, the cannery had to go and shut down. You what? But why? I was Does it feel good? Robbing an old man? Betray a man in his final hours? Of course, I understand. Hell, I'd probably do the same to you, given the chance. So, you just here to watch me die, or?
Okay, south, I keep myself.
I can't possibly cut anyone's head. Go ahead.
Why are all the lights on? The power's out in the whole town. Pipe down. Leave them in there. It's best for us all.
I fucked up, girl. And I did too. I'm sorry, y'all. No, I'm not.
Edgewater's experiencing what we in the profession like to call a quandary.
How am I supposed to file a report with the power dead?
Cannery's dead. This is gonna throw a wrench into my actuarial tables. Somebody just...
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Of course, you might.
I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain. Yeah.
Damn, I've been waiting on this moment for the long.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Hey, bro, mind your business. Is that ball gonna spin? That's what we do. Like that's the spin once we leave.
Yeah.
My leg! Ooh, ooh. I didn't want to mess with my crew. The money be spawning the groove. Wait, gotta hurry. 4:58. I don't see why I have to pay for it. You know what? Never mind.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition. That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them. On the contrary, they internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me. It can be if abused, but that can be said about anything. However, in the case of the Board and Halcyon, sadly, I believe you are correct. I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated. I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story? And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now? That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you? Oh, I see. You have my condolences. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. Thank you, Captain.
Alright, y'all. I guess I end it here. Until I can figure some things out. Alright, see you later. Deuce.